Hello! Welcome back to video game. In the interest of full disclosure, this is actually a second take. I wasn't happy with how Zanju 5 came out the first time I tried it, but we're gonna go again. Meeting our contact here at Zanju 5, something about cult connection, something about kilometers outside of Zoran Head. Meet up with the worker.
I've been told that a student with your level of training should have no difficulties with this particular mission.
Thank you, Yellow Droid. We're going to take a point in Force Lightning because we're going to start building that up because Force Lightning is fun. Honestly, you don't need any weapons in here, so we're just going to take that and that and that. And let's go! That's right, we get a speeder bike section. Now, this is a little difficult, believe it or not. I died quite a few times in my first take of this recording. Because I actually forgot that, really, these guys are basically not much of a problem, the guys that are chasing you and shooting at you, as long as you don't try to fight them back. If they're in front of you, go ahead and shoot at them if you want. But really, they're not too big of a threat as long as you just... Thanks for running me over. Yeah, as long as you don't get run over. I was literally about to say that. So, that didn't go as well as I had planned. So just try not to get run over and you should be alright. Skip the cutscene, we've seen it already. One thing that makes this a lot easier than I thought it was when I first started is you'll actually very rarely take damage yourself when you're riding on the speeder bike. If you look on the bottom, there's that little bar there that showed up when we hopped on our bike. That is your speeder bike's health. And as long as that's high, you're alright. It doesn't recharge, and there's no way really for you to get it back. But you can find other speeder bikes, and if you're really desperate, you can actually shoot these other guys off their speeder bikes. And we're going to try and take them out. They're a little hard to see. We're going to try and take them out so that they don't run us over when we jump over that thing again. Where are they? Over there? Ah! It's going to be a little bit difficult because you're going fast. The colors are all weird. Maybe that's just me because my eyes are all weird. Again, this is probably just me, but my graphics card, it turns out, doesn't really like this game, because I started running some things to keep track of my frame rate while I was not recording, and I was still getting, you know, lower frame rates than I was expecting. So, if you have an ATI card, this is probably going to be about what it looks like. Because I'm running an AMD 6650 HD, which is pretty awesome. It works really nicely. But now we're going to head up here now that those guys aren't going to shoot us or run us over. You actually take fall damage if you jump straight off here, but thankfully, because this is a video game, you can alter your trajectory in midair, back off, and move yourself forward onto this, and you'll be fine. Walk across here and trigger this here cutscene.
Are you the Jedi?
Yes. Tell me everything you know about the Disciples of Ragnos. Please, make it quick, though. I ran into trouble back there, and it might be following me.
We should go inside. It'll be safer. Cult must.
Sith spit!
Sith spit is the worst expletive ever. I would really rather have them just use blast it like everything else Star Wars related. So we're gonna take ourselves a quick little shield refill. There's probably a secret hidden somewhere in this little house thing, but I'm not really interested in looking for secrets. There's just a pile of junk over in that corner. I'm gonna head out here, steal one of this guy's speeders. Let's take this one. I like what color this one is. And we're off again. We have to find our way off the planet while being chased by guys on speeder bikes. Basically, this entire level is just speeder bike, speeder bike, speeder bike, speeder bikes. 3 cheers for speeder bikes. But what's really, really awesome, and I'm kind of upset that this was only used, this whole speeder bike thing was only used in this level, and not in any of the multiplayer modes, because I feel like this, especially once you learn that you can use your gun and your lightsaber, I feel like this could have been an amazing multiplayer mode. I mean, I'm aware that there are mods for this game, but I haven't seen any sort of mods. You can also cut off the little fork on the front of the other people's speeder bikes to make them go flying like Luke does in the movie. It's pretty freaking awesome. And honestly, lightsabers on the back of a speeder bike, it doesn't get a whole lot more awesome than that. This water makes really annoying sounds, by the way. I think that all of this level's secrets are hidden like in those ruins, but one, they're dangerous because you're stopping and you're getting off of your speeder and you're exposing yourself to the other guys who are chasing you. And two, they're usually just ammo or shields and really nothing important. So in the interest of safety and expediency, I'm probably just going to ignore them all. You see, occasionally they can get a lucky shot off on you and take down some of your shield, but really these guys aren't too bad. And it will give you a slow motion kill for every enemy that you kill on one of these speeder bikes. If you take a turn sharply enough, you can actually watch your lightsaber drag on the ground, which is pretty awesome. That guy just ran into a wall and blew himself up, which is also pretty awesome. God, that just makes me feel awesome! So much awesome! Well, anything involving lightsabers is pretty darn awesome in my opinion. Because really, think about it. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, which if you're not, I appreciate you watching this video because that means you're watching it for me and you're a good person. But even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you have to admit the lightsaber's a pretty awesome weapon. I mean, it's a laser sword that can cut through pretty much anything and can, like, deflect, you know, lightsaber and blaster bolts, cut that guy to pieces, blow him up. His wreckage actually looked a little bit like a Datacron. Oh, that's fun. Really, this is one of my favorite levels in the game. I'm just upset that my last take, my commentary, wasn't really up to snuff. Because believe it or not, I actually do have standards. I know that can be hard to believe, but I do have... I like my videos to be at least serviceably terrible. We're gonna go around this guy. I'm not really sure why you'd want to use your rifle on the back of your lightsaber. Everything is lightsabers. I mean, I guess you can shoot off at an angle, but really there's no reason for you to use your blaster rifle. That part, honestly, gave me a lot of trouble. You wouldn't believe. Not because the jump is hard. The jump is really easy, which is even cooler considering how cool it looks. It's just, it says use turbo to jump the chasm, so my brain started thinking jump, but if you press the jump button, you jump off of the speeder bike. So I spent literally 3 speeder bikes flying off into that chasm before I managed to stay on it and jump over the thing myself. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. Oh, he got me, but I stabbed him anyway, and we're done. That's actually the end of the course.
Well, that was an adventure. These cultists sure know how to cover their tracks.
Again, I'm really upset that that wasn't used more often. That is such a fun mechanic.
Hey, Jaden. I'm not sure if Luke's discovered anything on Dagobah, but I found out that Rosh has been captured. I tried to find out where they've taken him, but those blasted Sith cultists are covering their tracks pretty well.
Are they painting over their tracks? Because you know you can just follow the paint, right? But yeah, I think that take went a lot better than my last one. Lightsabers are awesome. I really wish we could have ridden speeder bikes more, and you can't even go back and redo the mission after you've completed it. But, well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll see everyone eventually, next time I post a video from this, for our covert operation on the planet of Krildor. I'll see you then.